Welcome to the 2020 Senior Honors Program. As we conclude another great year at OVHS, I want to thank the students, staff, and faculty members for their hard work and positive attitudes on a daily basis. Today we honor 37 seniors that have given so much to OVHS over the last 4 years. A class that I will miss dearly, a class that has left their mark on OV, a class that will always be remembered. We are going to have spent a little over 600 days together at OVHS when it's all said and done. 600. That's a lot of time together. Over those 600 days, this class has accomplished a lot. Here are a few things that they have done. 2 baseball regionals, 1 baseball sectional, 1 girls 4th place finish, 1 volleyball regional, multiple LOVC conference championships, a new ag complex, new athletic complex, an OV rebranding, a 2016 Excellence in Partnership Award through the Corps of Engineers. They've been part of the Lunch Buddy program with the elementary. They've been part of the Work Study program. They've been part of the Job Shadow program and the AgriFab and Hydrogear Summer to School program. I want to now honor the valedictorian, salutatorian, and class president. I would like to recognize the 2020 valedictorian and salutatorians. The class of 2020 had 2 salutatorians, April DeCicero and Kate Jeffers. The class president was Kanan Christensen, and the valedictorian of the class was Paige Coleman. Please go onto Facebook and watch their speeches from Saturday's graduation ceremony. They all did a phenomenal job. Now we are going to look at our, I believe, grade point average honorees. These students wore a gold cord on graduation day. They maintained a 3.5 or higher grade point average through the 4 years. The following students met that criteria: Paige Coleman, April DeCicero, Kate Jeffers, Cami Landreth, Cole Nichols, Chloe Ryherd, Caleb Hildebrandt, Sarah Weber, Kanan Christensen, Isaac Dickens, Cameron Sharp, Madeline McFeeters, Trenton Ward, and Dalton Milligan. Congratulations. You guys worked your butts off in the classroom the last 4 years, and you did an amazing job. Now I'd like to recognize the senior Heartland Tech students. These seniors participated in the Heartland Tech Academy during their junior and senior years at Oak Hall Valley. Hayden Carlson went 2 years. He was in entrepreneurship. Eric Boomer, 2 years, auto tech. Trenton Ward, 2 years, auto tech. He was student of the quarter in quarter 3 this past year. Bailey Wagner, culinary arts, she went for 1 year. Emily Drake, early childhood, 2 years. Faith Briggs, early childhood, 2 years. She was student of the quarter in quarter 2. Kaylee Reed, early childhood, 2 years. Dirk Bruin, engineering tech, 2 years. Michael Patterson, welding for 2 years. This is a wonderful program for our students. They receive high school and college credit and are getting valuable experience in the fields they are interested in. Thank you to Brett Hitchens and the Heartland Tech Academy staff for always being top-notch and putting our students in positions to be successful. Next up, dual credit. We are very proud of the dual credit we offer our students here at OVHS. We have a variety of offerings on campus as well as at Lakeland College and Richland. The following teachers have taught dual credit at OVHS: Mr. Call, Mr. Kirksey, Mrs. Bruin, Mrs. Sneerly, Mr. Wise, Mr. Akers, Mrs. McDowell, and Mr. Elmore. The class of 2020 has accumulated 268 dual credit hours from Lakeland College and EIU. This does not count the Heartland Tech Academy students, which would probably put this number into the 300s. We had at least 8 students earn more than 20 dual credit hours during the last 2 years, which is phenomenal. This saves money in the long run for these students going to college. And it's just a great thing that our school has in place. And our teachers are phenomenal that put these classes on in their classroom here at OV. Next up, we want to honor the DAR and SAR award winners. The DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution, winner was April DeCicero. She was nominated by the staff. The SAR, Sons of the American Revolution Award winner was Cole Nichols, also nominated by staff. These students were chosen by the OVHS staff based on these traits: dependability, service, leadership, patriotism, and educational cooperation. Congrats to you two both on this award, very well deserved. And last up, I will be presenting the American Legion Citizenship Award. This award usually is given at graduation by Jack Scott. Obviously this year it's a little different. It's going to be presented now because it was not done at our graduation this past Saturday. The Bethany American Legion 507 Citizenship Award is normally presented at graduation. We are presenting two students with this award, Cole Nichols and Paige Coleman. They were chosen by the staff to receive this honor. The further recognition of the possession of these high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary to the preservation and protection of fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society, are displayed by these two. Congratulations, Paige and Cole, very deserving of this award. Thank you.
Hello everybody, Mr. Inman here, Athletic Director, Student Services, Activities Coordinator, not Jack of all trades, wish I was. Today I'm here to talk about our senior student athletes who will be continuing their academic and also athletic careers at college next year. We have Camden Coleman, who will be playing baseball. It's still not official, but I think I know where he's going. I'll be sure to post that on Twitter and Facebook when I know for sure where he's going. Paige Coleman will be attending Millikan University for volleyball. Madeline McFeeters will also be going to Millikan. She will be running track. Chloe Ryherd, this is the first time that I can remember we have somebody going to be on a dance team. She will be on the Lindenwood dance team, Lindenwood University. And finally, Cameron Sharp will be attending Kishwaukee Junior College to play basketball. So another very talented class. 5 more student athletes continuing on at the next level, just continues the progression of our athletic department here at Okaw Valley. We're very proud of that, very proud of them. Additionally, the multi-sport athlete program, we continued that this year. Kind of ran out of steam at the end of the year. I'm not sure how we'll do banners and distribute shirts and stuff next year with being out of school, but we'll get that taken care of. This year's senior class had 8 multi-sport athletes. Those included Ethan Bartimus, Eric Boomer, Camden Coleman, Kate Jeffers, Madeline McFeeters, Kaylee Reed, Cameron Sharp, and Caleb Hildebrand. So congratulations to them. On top of that, 4 of those were scholar athletes, meaning that they graduated, they were multi-sport athletes, and they graduated with a 3.7 GPA or higher cumulatively. Those were Kate Jeffers, Madeline McFeeters, Cameron Sharp, and Caleb Hildebrand. Congratulations to them. It takes a lot of hard work to be a student athlete. I know this spring was very difficult on our student athletes, all students, but the student athletes that missed out on senior year of baseball, softball, track and field. We hope that this won't hamper you in the future. We're very proud of you. You're very strong, good role models for the younger levels, and we look forward to big things from them in the future. Thank you. That's all I have.
All right, we're back. I'm Mr. Shove here with Mr. Kirksey. We are going to give the departmental awards out at this time. I am Mr. Kirksey's helper for this, so I'm going to hand it over to him.
Welcome, everybody. I'm going to be reading the awards through the departments. Every year we pick the outstanding seniors of each department. based on faculty. So I'll be reading the winners, and I'll be reading a little bit of what the faculty members had said about each student. To begin with, we have Fine Arts, and the first award going into that is going to be the Theater Award. Mrs. Yanis has awarded the Best Actor in an OV musical or play, and that goes to Kate Jeffers. Kate has performed in 6 OVHS productions and was preparing to make her 7th and final appearance on the OV stage as Sir Lancelot in Spamalot, the musical this past April that was canceled due to the COVID-19. Her most memorable roles include Grandma in the Addams Family musical, Sacker and the Clown in Clown Car, Officer Beryl in Urinetown, and she most recently made headlines as Naomi Farkle in the 2019 fall play Faith County. Kate is best known for creating colorful characters that have kept audiences crying with laughter. When asked about her experiences directing Kate over the last 4 years, Mrs. Yanis stated, while she will dearly miss Kate's energy and enthusiasm, it's her dance skills and accents that will be most missed. Congratulations, Kate. The next award, Star Senior Awards, go to 2 highly talented and entertaining gentlemen, Isaac McConaughey Dickens and Kanan Jazz Square Christensen. Both had their OV stage debut their junior year in parlor games and were to take their last bow this April in Spamalot. Isaac and Kanan will be forever immortalized through the stories and tales told during future rehearsals with the Remember Wins and That One Times. Congratulations, fellas. The Art Awards. So Artist of the Year, Mrs. Yanis is giving the Artist of the Year award to a student who has encouraged her embrace the digital gaming art world. Miss Kaylee Fuentes walked into Mrs. Yanis' art room 3 years ago with a vivid imagination and a talent for creating digital characters and worlds like no other. She has worked hard to develop her skills beyond simple line drawings and has excelled in creating realistic 3D characters and their amazing painterly worlds and environments. Mrs. Yanis' wish for Kaylee is that she never stops making art in whatever form it may be, and that she will always be welcomed back into the art room to dish out her unique brand of sass and to raid the candy stash. Congratulations, Kaylee. She is a wonderful artist. The Blue Ribbon, Madeline McFeeters is receiving the Artist Blue Ribbon for her efforts in art. Madeline deserves to be recognized for her hard work and determination when it comes to creating. Always striving to learn, she is willing to try any and all new art mediums and techniques to help develop her skills. She always puts in the extra time and effort it takes in order to make a successful work of art. Her talent has grown tremendously during her last 2 years at OV, and her collection of high quality work stands for itself. Madeline's sweet personality and positive attitude will be greatly missed in the art room. Congratulations, Madeline. The Publications Award, Senior Staffer, Yearbook Recognition, Chloe Ryherd and Cammie Landreth. They both spent a great deal of time and energy every day trying to figure out how to best tell the story of the 2020 school year. As a yearbook staff member, their duty is to creatively design a book that accurately tells about life at Okaw Valley. It's not an easy job and one that only a few will try, but it is a rewarding one that will leave a lasting impression on all of us. Thank you to Chloe and Cammie for being willing to help OV document the year so everyone can hold on to the memories of 2020. You are truly rising stars. And that concludes the Fine Arts Awards. Congratulations to all students. Next, we have the award for business. Isn't that right? Yeah, business education.
Business Department Award from Mr. Elmore.
And this is a paragraph from Mr. Elmore. In the business education area, we had one senior who took 2 business classes and did exceedingly well in both. I am particularly proud of this young man as he has definite plans for becoming an entrepreneur. He did so well in the advanced computers classes that he wanted to continue to work on course material even after the class was over. So with my sincerest congratulations, the Business Education Senior of the Year is Trenton Ward. Congratulations, Trenton. The only student, by the way, who has only taken Mr. Kirksey for English. He did not have Mr. Call, somehow. I don't know how that happened. But. All right, next up is the English Award. So Mr. Call and I talk about this, and we usually pick 1 or 2 students. This year we had to pick 3. If you could mash all 3 of these kids up into like one being, they'd be the perfect English student. First off, Paige Coleman, again, work ethic and class leadership stand out in my memory for Paige. She's a great leader, always on time with her work, always very thorough. Same goes for Cole Nichols, very hard work ethic, always a class leader and positive, always working on something in class. And the same thing goes with Kanan. Kanan, your work ethic wasn't quite as good, but your writing skills were fantastic, right? So just imagine if you would have worked a little harder, we'd be selling that first book of yours maybe this summer. Anyway, I'd like to congratulate all three of those individuals. They were great to have in class. I'll miss them dearly. The next award is the Mathematics Award. Cole Nichols completed Finite on his own with very little guidance from Mrs. Bruin. Finite is a sophomore level college class. Cole has been driven and determined all throughout his high school career. I cannot wait to see where life will take him. Congratulations, Cole, from Mrs. Bruin. The female award winner was April DeCicero, who will tell you that math is not her favorite subject, but the hard work she puts into learning math is commendable. She has never complained about the amount of work that goes into the subject she could do without. I wish nothing but the best for April. Congratulations from Mrs. Bruin. Next up is the band recognitions and awards. First up, Eric Boomer, senior band member. He's been band for 8 years. His favorite memories are his first marching band competition in sweeping Pickneyville. Boomer was a leader for his bass drum, for the bass drums on the drum line, and he stepped up his drum set skills during pep bands that season. I could always count on him to step out of his comfort zone, and I will miss him greatly. Next is Hayden Carlson. He's been band for 8 years, been in band for 8 years. Favorite memory is going to the EIU PMB Fest for the first time. Hayden could always make people laugh, and he was always quite skilled on the drum set during pep band. I will miss his jokes and all our awesome conversations. Next is Isaac Dickens, who has also been in band for 8 years. His favorite memory was getting 3rd place at U of I in 2017. Isaac never backed down from a challenge, and he was always up for a trumpet solo if I asked him to play one. I'll never be able to hear All Star by Smash Mouth without thinking of him, because he played it every single day. I will miss his humor, his weird fun facts / conspiracy theories, and his kind heart. Next is Caleb Hildebrandt, who has also been in band for 8 years. His favorite memories are getting 3rd at U of I, participating in various honor bands, and all of the trips to Pinckneyville. Caleb was also drum major for 3 years. Caleb led the Marching Timberwolves through my transition into my job here, and he helped me tremendously during that time. I'll miss his leadership, his plethora of ideas, and all sorts of band needs, and his perseverance through good and bad times. Next is the John Philip Sousa Award. Normally, this award is given to one outstanding band member who goes above and beyond for the band and displays excellent musicianship. However, the national rules for the award do state that in the rare event of a tie, I can give 2 awards if I feel that the students deserve it. Therefore, as the award states, in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit in loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that high school instrumental music requires, the John Philip Sousa Band Award is hereby presented to Isaac Dickens and Caleb Hildebrandt. Congratulations. All right, next up we have the Physical Education Award. The female winner this year is Paige Coleman. Mr. Swanson says that Paige is a great person inside and out and an extremely hard worker. She leads each and every day by the example she sets in her actions, which is why I think so many people look up to her and what makes her a great leader. She has an infectious, quiet energy that makes people want to be around her and what makes people also listen to her. Everyone that is around her becomes a better person, which is why I can't think of anyone who is more deserving of this award. Paige will sorely be missed in this school and in my class, but I know she will excel in anything she puts her mind towards. Congratulations, Paige. The male winner goes to Camden Coleman. Mr. Swanson says Camden will go down as one of my favorite students I've ever had. When Camden is in the room, we always have fun. What sets Camden apart is we have fun while still learning and progressing toward our goal in PE. Camden has always had first hour PE all 4 years, and with me not being a morning person, I always looked forward to having his class every day to start out my day. For selfish reasons, I hate to see him graduate because I have thoroughly enjoyed his 4 years, but know in whatever he chooses to do in life, he will excel. He has a heart for people and looks for the good in everyone and leads by caring for others. For those reasons, I give the award to Camden Coleman. Congratulations, Camden. Okay. Next up is the Science Award. And one winner for this award, and it is Cole Nichols. Congratulations. Cole, again, same reasons for many of us. Hard worker, class leader, always spot on, positive, a really great example for the rest of the school. Congratulations, Cole. And to finalize these faculty awards, we have the Social Studies Award handed out by Mr. Akers. He awards this to Isaac Dickens. Isaac has taken every one of Mr. Akers' classes, U.S., History, Civics, Sociology, and dual credit both semesters. I remember freshman Isaac in Civics class like it was yesterday. He's changed quite a bit over the past 4 years. I have enjoyed having him in class and know that his abilities and work ethic will make him a successful person in the next chapter of his career. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations, Isaac Dickens. And that concludes our faculty awards. Thank you.
And now, the part you've been waiting for. It's time for the money.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Scott, and I'm presenting the money. But first, I want to tell you about our Job Shadow and Work Study students, and hopefully they will be making lots of money someday. Our Job Shadow students were privileged enough to go out in the field of their choice and shadow this spring semester. Unfortunately, it did get cut short. We had April DeCicero, Kate Jeffers, Madeline McFeeters, and Addison Webner, I'm so sorry. And they have wonderful, bright futures for them. And then our work study students who went out and worked during this school year were Zoe Barker, Dallas Decker, Emily Drake, Jennifer Menard, Kaylee Reed, Bailey Wagner, Ethan Bartimus, Camden Coleman, Kaylee Fluentes, Cole Nichols, and Sarah Weber. Now, for the much anticipated money. Okay, the first scholarship I'm going to announce is the Clarence Bixler American Legion Post 409, Finley Sons of the American Legion, and the Finley Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship. And they just gave me a little something to read. Each year, the Clarence Bixler Post 409, Sons of the American Legion, and Clarence Bixler Auxiliary Unit 409 award two $500 scholarships to the graduating class at Okaw Valley High School. This year, the scholarship winners are Paige Coleman and Mr. Cole Nichols. Congratulations to both of you. Next, we have the Bethany Sons of the American Legion, and it is $1,000, and it is awarded to Miss Madeline McFeeters. Our next money is the Moultrie County Retired Teachers Association. They are awarding $500 to a student going into the field of education. This year's recipient is Miss Kate Jeffers. And next we have the Stephen A. Baker Scholarship. It's a $250 scholarship awarded to Miss April DeCicero. And next we have two scholarships with the Wayne Shoemaker Memorial Scholarship. We have one for a someone who is college bound, and the other is for a technical school. I have a little note from the family and scholarship committee that I'm going to read, and it's then we pass it on to each student. It says, wherever life takes you, please remember that there is no shortage of ways in which you can benefit your community. As evidenced by your application, you're already well on your way in life. Wayne was always a volunteer you could count on. From pancake breakfast, American Legion dinners, community festivals, or any other fundraisers, Wayne gave selfishly. What an amazing legacy to leave behind. As the beneficiary of the scholarship that bears his name, we're so proud to have you as part of his legacy. Continue to do good. As we all go forward in our lives carrying Wayne in our hearts and our thoughts, we will leave you with these final thoughts. No one is more cherished in this world than someone who lightens the burden of another. The 2 scholarships this year, we have $1,000 that goes to Mr. Camden Coleman and $500 for a vocational scholarship to Mr. Dirk Bruin. Our next scholarship we are awarding is the Ovhs Valley Education Association Scholarship. The Ovhs Valley Education Association is proud to award 2 scholarships this year to 2 seniors that have shown great academic achievement in their high school years, as well as having high goals for their post-secondary learning. The Ovhs Valley Education Association is made up of employees of the Ovhs Valley School District, not just teachers, but also the staff, including cafeteria workers, custodians, and bus drivers. It is our privilege to grant 2 $200 scholarships to 2 young ladies who have shown exceptional achievement in their high school years. This year's scholarship are being awarded to Miss Kate Jeffers and Miss Paige Coleman. Ladies, the check is in the mail. Okay, each year, the Ovhs Valley School District requires 16 hours or in order to graduate of community service. We have many students that go well above that, and they turn in their hours and we keep them recorded. And the senior with the most for their 4 years of high school receive a $250 scholarship from the district. This year's scholarship recipient is Mr. Addison Webner, a $250 scholarship. At this point, before we left on Friday the 13th, Addison had recorded 378 community service hours. Thank you, Addison. The next scholarship money to award is the Springfield Diocesan Council of Catholic Women. And this scholarship is awarded, it's a $500 scholarship, and it has been awarded to Miss Kate Jeffers. Okay. Next we have the 2020 Angela Marie Dish Scholarship. The Angela Marie Dish Scholarship is given out with funds raised at our annual 3-on-3 basketball tournament held on the 4th Saturday of July in the Finley Park. Angie loved life, basketball, and helping others, young and old. The applications this year were extremely difficult to choose from. Ovhs Valley is so blessed with amazing graduates. We are very proud of all of them. This year's recipients of the Angie Marie Diss Scholarship goes to 2 very deserving seniors, Miss Paige Coleman and Mr. Cole Nichols. Both graduates are self-driven, goal-oriented, and put others first above themselves. We, the committee, wish the entire senior class continued success and God bless. Next up is the Finley Firefighters Association Scholarship. The 2020 recipient of this scholarship is Miss April DeCicero. Now we have the George A. Sinnel Lodge Scholarship. It's a Masonic Lodge, and there are 2 recipients this year. They will both receive a $500 scholarship that will be mailed to them. The recipients this year are Addison Webner and Madeline McFeeters. The Psi Iota Xi Scholarship this year, I'll just read a little statement they sent. The Theta Psi chapter of the Psi Iota Xi Scholarship, which is a local women's philanthropic I cannot talk, group, is pleased to offer a general scholarship open to all Ovhs Valley High School seniors who choose to further their education. We received applications from 7 hard-working, intelligent, and socially aware students. Our members are certain that they will each be successful in their future endeavors. We are very pleased to award our $500 scholarship to April DeCicero, daughter of Kim and John DeCicero. April has been accepted into the associate degree nurse track at Lakeland College. Her goals include becoming a registered nurse. April then plans to apply for the SIUE Nursing Partnership to earn a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. Her overall career goal is to become a nurse practitioner specializing in mental health. The members of They Decide would like to congratulate the Okah Valley High School class of 2020. Thank you. Next, we have the Overlot Memorial Scholarship, and I will be reading this. This is from Marge, so these are Marge's words, so I'll be reading it from her. On behalf of Marge, it says, I want to congratulate every student in the 2020 Okah Valley graduating class. Your class is composed of many leaders, students with determination to succeed as they strive to reach their goals. Our committee was impressed with all the applicants and what each one of you have accomplished. The Overlot Scholarship includes 3 generations of my family. It is given as a result of my son, Mike, my husband, Buzz, and my grandson, Bryce, passing on to be in God's heavenly kingdom. People in the community and surrounding area who knew them were generous to provide funds to the Memorial Scholarship to the deserving students in both Bethany and Okah Valley High School for 40 years. Buzz taught industrial technology in the district for 36 years, and Mike was an outstanding student academically as well as an athlete. And allow me to say, as I have always said in the past, if Mike's 2-point basketball shots would have counted for 3 points, he would still hold the record. My grandson Bryce was a good student as well, graduating from the Mount Zion School, Lakeland College, and the Midwest Technical Institute just prior to his accident. The individual to receive the Overlot Scholarship has demonstrated leadership skills and a strong work ethic while a student. They have excelled academically, was involved in basketball and many other extracurricular activities. They have a desire to help rehabilitate people physically by boosting those. They help with self-confidence and guiding them to move forward with purpose of their lives. It is their goal to become a physical therapist and possibly receiving a doctorate in this medical profession. It is an honor to present the Overlot Scholarship to Mr. Cole Nichols. God bless Cole in reaching this goal. Next up, we have the Mount Zion Chamber of Commerce Award. Each year, the Mount Zion Chamber of Commerce awards college scholarships to qualified high school seniors who are going on to a college, university, or community college after graduation. To qualify graduating seniors from the Mount Zion School District or a child of a Mount Zion Chamber member. Kate Jeffers is one of our recipients this year. Her mother, Karen Jeffers, is a member of the Chamber through the Scott State Bank. Kate will be receiving $1,500, and they have attached this certificate, and the check will be mailed to her. Congratulations, Kate. Now we have our Lakeland Community College scholarships. Each year, the Lakeland College Foundation awards students more than $400,000 worth of scholarships in a range of amounts based on various criteria. The foundation scholarships are established by individuals or corporations who have been positively impacted by the Lakeland College, and they may honor a loved one, provide an opportunity for alumni to give back, or allow businesses to invest in the future of our community. This year, we have 2 scholarships going out. The Jason Ray Endowment goes to Mr. Addison Webner, and the Scott State Bank Scholarship goes to Mr. Ethan Bartimus. The Lakeland College Presidential Scholarship is a full tuition scholarship awarded for up to 2 consecutive academic years. All seniors residing in the Lakeland College District or graduating from an in-district high school who meet eligibility requirements will be guaranteed the scholarship if they choose to attend Lakeland College the fall semester immediately following high school graduation. To be eligible for this award, the graduate must be within the top 15% of their senior class, have an ACT composite score of 26 or higher, or an SAT total score of 1230 or higher. I would like to recognize the following students who have expressed interest in the Lakeland College Presidential Scholarship and are eligible to take advantage of this prestigious award. Would be April DeCicero, Cammie Landreth, and Cole Nichols. And at this time, these are the scholarships we have to award. There are other scholarships that have not been awarded yet because of time constraints, but congratulations to all of the recipients.
All right, I'm gonna end this presentation here with a speech to the class of 2020. This would have been given on the last day of their school year, which would have been last Friday. How that day works, about 2:30 on that day, we have the students come down to the end of the hallway, and I give a speech to them, and some of them talk, and pretty emotional, and then they walk down the hallway for the last time with the teachers and kids in the hallway, giving fives and giving hugs, and then parents are outside the gym as they walk out the building. We've started a couple years ago, and it's been really well received. We call it the senior walkout. Obviously, that did not happen. They had their senior walkout on Saturday individually for graduation, which that was very emotional as well. But I just wanted to address the class of 2020. This was a speech I had written for last Friday, and I just want to share it with you. Obviously, this is will bring an end to the 2020 school year. So here we go. My name is Matt Show. For those of you who don't know, this is my 7th year at Ovhs Valley, and I love my students. So here we go. How can it be that just 4 short years ago you walked into the high school for the first time? I gave you advice such as stay organized, be involved with school activities, and ask for help when you needed it. I encourage you to get your homework done. I assume this could be very annoying for some of you. To surround yourself with people of good character. I told you that time would fly. It would fly by, and sure enough, it did. I did not tell you your senior year would stop abruptly on March 13th. If we all knew that, we might have done some things a little differently. Trust me, if there was a pause button on life, I would have hit it a long time ago. Unfortunately, there are milestones in life, and this is one of them. This talk would have taken place last Friday as you prepared to walk out of the school for the last time. So, here are our final few tips before you launch into life. Even in the most challenging times, never forget that you have a voice and the power to change things. The longest distance between any 2 points is the shortcut. Wanting something now means you will probably pay later. Be willing to work hard, get dirty, and have blisters. Remember that you always have a choice, no matter what the situation. Be brave enough to say, I'm sorry, or I love you, or I forgive you. Only spend what you have. Being broke in college or anywhere after high school is a rite of passage. One day you'll look back and smile on these days. Always remember Mrs. Scott talking about the good old Dave Ramsey. That'll get you through those hard times. Success is not measured by your job, your education, how much money you have, or what kind of car you drive. Success is determined by who you are, how you treat others, and how you lead your life. Show gratitude to all of those people who have gotten you to where you are today. Don't look down on anyone unless you're helping them up. When you walk down that hall, this is from Friday, last Friday, which would have been, when you walk down that hall in a few minutes, take a look and take a moment to shake the hands of your biggest fans. the OV staff. Confidence combined with passion make the world a better place. It can be a very positive force. Surround yourself with people who remind you of how amazing you are and avoid the ones that don't. Life doesn't always follow the plans you have made out for yourself. Be prepared for highs and lows and celebrate the highs and ask for help during the lows. Remember, there's no place like home. Never forget where you came from. Never forget the little town of Bethany and the little town of Findlay. And the last thing is be kind. Be kind, be kind, be kind to everyone around you. And to finish up, you might not know what the future holds. We obviously have seen that firsthand over the last 6-7 weeks. I believe you will continue to soar and grow. You will remember the lessons of your childhood and apply them as needed. You will contribute to your community, and you will fulfill your responsibilities to the best of your ability. You will stay true to who you are, and you will continue to treat others with kindness. Because of that, you will find success no matter how it's measured. And finally, good kids still exist. Thank you for being such good kids. Thank you for staying the course. Thank you for always being there for me and my staff. Thank you for teaching me and for being you. Enjoy your graduation, and please stay in contact with OVHS. You will always have a place in the valley. I love you all. P.S. Why not OV? Do, 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 do.